Well, good evening. I'm here to tell you that my wife and I and Roger's brothers and sisters have made a pact that these are days of celebration of his life. And we're looking forward to having great celebrations together tonight and tomorrow with the great life that Bishop Roger Morin has led. To Bishop Roger's family, Pat Johnson, his sister, was not able to be here, but Lisa and Ray are. Elaine Jonkus and her husband Ray, and their children Melissa and Ray. To his brother Paul. To his younger sister Sue and her daughter Jen. And to his deceased brother Jim's sons, Barry, Kevin, and Jeff. We offer our deepest condolences. So I actually Googled eulogy and learned that you're given permission to praise an individual, and you are actually supposed to praise the individual in the eulogy, but not longer than 3 to 5 minutes. So I assumed that the good bishop would like the first part and probably thought the eulogy could appropriately last a little longer than 5 minutes. So I had the unbelievably good fortune in June of 1971 of going to New Orleans to work in the summer program of the Archdiocese. And it was there that I met the newly ordained priest, Roger Morin. He was the director of the center on Magazine Street. For the next 21 years, we worked together under Archbishop Hannon, creating, developing, and implementing self-help and nutritional programs for children, youth, family, and the elderly. Over the decades, our friendship grew as his family and friends from Massachusetts came to New Orleans, and my family and friends came as well to visit. There's kind of a special blending of families over these years, and all of our life's shared experiences. We sort of grew up together during our 20s, 30s, and as far as you want to go. On a personal note, Barbara and I have always felt fortunate to know Roger. As we dated, he married us, baptized our children, Chris and Stephanie. And Stephanie actually had the audacious attitude of inviting Roger, her uncle, to be her sponsor at confirmation. And Roger said yes, to my amazement, and to Archbishop Hughes, who was confirming her and wondering why Roger was in line with her as his sponsor. From an early age, our kids named their uncle, Uncle Rob, and we are one of the many families that enjoyed Roger's friendship, as has his family in Draycote, Massachusetts. When you think of Bishop Roger, he was charismatic, bright, and very gifted. He lived in that world of the big picture. And he would always analyze and tweak the details until they were perfect. His concept of the 3 Ps, the proper prior planning, never left him. And his tagline was always, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. And that was how he lived his life. When I think of Bishop Roger, I think of him first and foremost as a priest of the Roman Catholic Church. He embraced his vocation on April 15, 1971, joyfully, and lived that his entire life. I always knew Bishop Roger as a people's priest, as he was a people person. He was down to earth, genuine, and real. Straightforward, and at times very direct. As you have read in his obituary, our priest, Monsignor, Auxiliary Bishop, and now Bishop Emeritus, deceased, has had a very successful vocation over his lifetime. I would note that I believe one of his most rewarding assignments was coordinating the papal visit in New Orleans in 1987. The papal visit was challenging due to its scale, logistics, dignitaries, details, and according to the Secret Service, there was too much pre-planning time, 9 months versus 30 to 45 days, which allowed for more ideas and events to be designed and hopefully implemented. At the same time, this special event invigorated him. To experience the Pope visiting New Orleans had a profound effect upon him. In thinking of this eulogy, I asked his family and close friends for their thoughts, and I believe their comments captured his person, the man we knew and loved. Some of the comments include, he was incredibly disciplined and annoyingly consistent. He had great humor, a good storyteller, with a wonderful dry wit. He was a beloved man who loved life and people. He made beautiful handmade Christmas ornaments. Red was his specialty. If you had one, you would know what I meant. He was an incredible older brother. He grew to become more of a Southern gentleman than a Northern Yankee. I had my first hurricane with him when I was 15, and I'm assuming it was at Pat O'Brien's. Roger was always there. Flowers were special to him, especially red or yellow roses. He was generous to a fault, both personally and with cards and gifts. He always made time for people and was a great listener. He always let you know that he remembered you and was thinking of you. So this one goes, love the raw. He was genuine, real, authentic, self-effacing, and a most thoughtful person. And the last one is, Roger loved his family. So Bishop Roger's family asked me to extend their heartfelt gratitude of both his Biloxi and New Orleans friends and families who cared for their brother over all these years. And a special thanks to you, Bishop Kinnaman, and your entire team and staff for all of your support and preparations for tonight and tomorrow's services, and all the kindness you have given to the Morin family. So Roger lived a purposeful life. Roger lived a purposeful life, and we are all the better for it.